9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
For today, we have the motion, this house believes that single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school. Okay? For the first time, I absolutely agree with this motion. But before we are going to the purpose of our material, I would like to give the definition, first definition of single-sex school. Okay, single-sex school is the school just have one gender of student. Example, male, and female school. And then mixed-sex school. Mixed-sex school is the school that contains mixed gender between the boys and girls student. Okay, that I have said before. Why I'm absolutely agree with this motion, because based on the fact that the graduates from single-sex school have the higher quality than the mixed-sex school. Okay, this is not just I'm not just say it. It's not my opinion, but this fact has the support by the UCLA research in 2004 report that female graduates of single-sex school demonstrate a stronger academic orientation than their mixed-sex school. And then, based on the study that has done by early implementation of public single-sex school, and the U.S. government have agreed because a lot of benefit we got from doing the single-sex school. Okay, for the first benefit is it will be the student will give the more positive effect to our future generation to be more useful. Okay, for the second is the to improve student achievement. According to Pennsylvania psychologists, capability of brain between girls and boys are different. Okay, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, now the differences between the boy and girls IQ. The girls has the higher IQ than the boy. The boy has the higher IQ than girl. But the girl has the biggest motivation than the boy. That's why she almost graduates is successful are a girl. Okay, for the third, the education is linked to manage school which has one gender. Okay, it's too easy to manage the school just have one gender, because the educator can now, example, the male and the female. So the educator now about the emotion, the expression that male have or female have. And then for the fourth, reduce sexual harassment among a student. Example, about the prostitution. Okay, about the prostitution, student get raped by her junior or school fellow and or senior or her senior. And then for the five, reduce student behavior problem. Okay, for the six, ask the innovation to change the basic rule of our school. Yes?
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is say that single-sex school is easy to manage the students. But on TV we saw, or even on the newspaper we see that, probably single-sex school is seldom, often, get bullied from their single-sex school. Thank you.
Okay. What kind of newspaper that you get that information, and how the single-sex school get the prostitution from the other student? Even the student just have one gender, male and female. Okay, male school as well, female school. It's not the content between two female. Okay, and then so what causes if doing a mixed sex school? For the first, if too many negative effects will be happen in mixed sex school. For the first is romance problem. Okay, romance problem. It's being dating at the school. The student always get dating with the school and always find the boy or the girl to get to be his couple. And then for the second, lose focus because it just focus to emphasize gender. And then that I have talked before is prostitution. Yes, right. Okay. So, about this motion, yes, sir?
Yeah, I think you don't answer yet my friend's question about the bullying that happened in single sex. When the single sex school is for boys, it's 15 seconds. Happen the bullying. What happened?
Okay. About the prostitution, right? Okay, that I have mentioned before. The prostitution is just happen when the student, when the school that has the mixed student between male and female. How come the school that just have one gender get the bully and get the prostitution action? Okay, I think I have to conclude my speech why I agree with this motion. For the first is single-sex school have a lot of benefit that makes us too. And then to improve our quality in education, ladies and gentlemen, we try to build a single-sex school. We try to make our innovation in our school, especially in Aceh, in Indonesia. Thank you.
The first speaker of opening government spent the time 7 minutes 21 seconds. So now please welcome the first speaker of opening opposition.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, about the motion, the single-sex school is better than mixed sex school is better. No, I really disagree with the motion and what the opening government said before. The opening government said before that the government of America really agree with the single-sex school over there. Why? Because in America, why they agree? Because the first time the people publish the boyfriend that you got on the way. That is the point. Yeah, so in the school, But we now we want to know what for the school makes make the single sex in the school. If that like you said before, because don't do there is a romance problem in the single school, but in other school also. I mean, yeah, because many much effect, good effect, more and I mean more best effect if the school mix between male and female student, because when the boy and male mix in the class, maybe they have the more protection. Why? Because if the boy lets him to study hard, maybe the boy will shy with the woman, with the girl. And otherwise, if the girl lets him to study hard, of course they will shy with the boy, because they have different sex. No. Yeah, because in different class, of course, in different class, in the boy class, in the male class, in the real world, in our area, we can see that the boy class dirtier, more girl class. Why? Because as we know, in our house, the woman have the taste to make the clean house, to sweep, to wash, to anything. The housework of in the house, no sir, no miss. Yeah, no. I want to continue my work. Yeah, maybe we sometimes we can find the boy sweep in the house, the boy wash, the boy cook, maybe sometimes, but it is seldom. It is really rare. Yeah, I think. So, if we want to make the class higher with motivation and IQ, we can do it. We mix between the boy and the girl class and the girl student. Yeah, as my conclusion, in my opinion, single sex school is not better than mixed sex school. Why? Because if we can see the result of the mix of the boy class and girl class can be result best quality. Why not we make the mixed class in the school? Okay, thank you. Enough for me.
The first speaker of opening composition spent the time 6 minutes 40 seconds. So now please welcome the second speaker of opening government.
Okay, good morning, everyone. All members of the floor, respected all of members of the floor, and all of respected educators. So, the motion today is this house believe that single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school. So, I'm in the side that agree with this motion, and this program should be applied by the government because lots of advantages by this program. And first, actually, I want to clarify some point that is stated by the opening opposition. The first, this talk about her point or her opinion, but we are talking about the proof and evidence happened. What has happened? And the goal what we are going to achieve. This is not personal opinion. So that is. And also, I didn't notice any evidence from opening compositions that what I'm going to prove in my further speech. So, actually, I want to clarify that I stand in opening government. That I absolutely agree with the program of the government that a single-sex program should be applied. The single-sex program should be applied. So, why we agree with this motion? Leonard Sachs, founded National Association for Single-Sex Education, stated that over 400 public schools now offer some form of single-sex education in United States. Why? No, let's think together, ladies and gentlemen. Why this 400 form? They sent 400 formers they sent 400 form and over the government in the United States because they have they already proved that this program is work, ladies and gentlemen. This program is work, and then in 2008 the U.S. government sponsored public single-sex school because of many reasons. The first is this decreases distraction in learning. Why I say distraction? Because like what I said just now, men they are not focused. They less of motivation. Even they have a high IQ, but they mostly disturb the woman when they are focused. When the woman focus on study, when the woman are focused on their study, and then men come over them, and then they disturb them. That is what decrease the problem, and this has been approved. Has been approved of the 100 schools in United States, and then also improve student self-confidence. We can see now of the fact that opening up positions. If you say before, if the class is big, so the girl only focus on the men and the men only focus to the girl. So what do you think if the men only focus to the men and the girl only focus to the girl? Because in the all of the junior high school and senior high school is the puberty period.
Thank you. Composition, that's a good rebuttal. That's a good rebuttal. In this school, we talk about material, about knowledge. It's not about man. This is a hormone that comes from our body because we are women. When we are faced with the man every day, that's come there, you know it. Love in location. Love location. That's it will happen everywhere. That's why we stop that. Sorry, later. And decreases bias in teacher-students. You know that most cases teacher with students happen. Nowadays that can decrease amount of this also. And the technique, what I said just now, we have technique. The higher IQ and the motivation students and the higher IQ students, we have a technique to give their personal teacher, the different way, the different technique. That is what I want to propose. And then also, we are going to, some cases are rare cases in SMP 112 and di Jakarta Pusat is also happened. That is because of this problem. Thank you.
The second speaker of opening government spent the time 7 minutes 15 seconds. So now please welcome the second speaker of opening opposition.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. About our question today, single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school. I'm so disagree about a single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school because the student, if they just single-sex school in one class, so they can to improve motivation because all of student is similar. All of student is woman, or all of student is a boy. So they don't have motivation to competition. Such the opening performance said, if we ignore the female class with the IQ, no, what can we do? What can we do without men as human have higher IQ? So we think if the woman just in one class and don't have a boy, so when they face in real world, so they can to make a good relationship with everyone. They can make a relationship with men and women with good, because they never or seldom to interaction with mixed sex in their school. And according Professor Psychology Lynn Labor in Penn State, the student that's in class, they are only familiar with a similar friend, but when they face the real world, they will occur overacting and so on. Like I said before, so if the woman just meet the woman in several times, in a long time, maybe in a senior and junior high school, or maybe in elementary until they in university. So what they can do if they meet the other sex, such as male meet a female in the office or in the place that work, or I think so when they work like the woman be a teacher, so how they can teach the boy or the male student, because they seldom meet the boy when they study and otherwise. And if they be a doctor or they be other profession, so they feel afraid. Maybe I think feel afraid or more nervous when they do their work and they can't do their work with best. Thank you.
The second speaker of opening opposition spent time 3 minutes 57 seconds. So now please welcome the first speaker of closing government.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I'm in the closing government position. Okay, I will ask what the opening opposition said. Respecting education, then you say that the always said I think we here today not talking about what they are thinking. That's right, respecting education. We talk about the fact, about the reality. Not I think that is not talking about what they think. Okay, the opening opposition first speaker said that single-sex school only have one January of school. The opening opposition said that American is patriot, many lesbian. Now, I will ask you, respecting education. Not talking about American. American is the Yahudi or Kafir. We're talking about the boarding, Islamic boarding school. Then you find the fact about lesbian in Islamic boarding school, that what I said yesterday. There is no. And the opening opposition said about romance problem. What they say about romance purpose. So I give the ambition respecting education. So I will ask you, I give the statement that the beautiful girls make a big temptation that when the handsome boy and the girl look the beautiful girl. But when the boy look a beautiful girl, that is the big temptation for your heart. That is right? No. And the opening opposition says that men focus to men, woman focus to woman, to woman. How about that? So I give an admission that is back to you individual. And the opening opposition, the second speaker says, just single sex school in class not have motivation. There is talking about motivation. So respecting education, I will ask you, when you hungry, when you was in the school, when you hungry, when your score is strong, so you will win. Your woman say that, oh my friend, please come on, you don't forget to eat. So when you hungry, you must wait. Someone tell, don't forget to eat, don't forget to drink. That's right. Motivation is born in yourself, not where someone give you motivation. Now, I give the big fact about the bad fact of Mystic Sex. No. I give you a fact. MBA, married by accident, always happen in the Mystic school. Respecting education, I think respecting education, you can imagine that is the bad effect. Many problems for MBA happen. That is happen. No, better you sell it. The big problem is MBA. No, how many girls must be pregnant before marriage? I think enough for me. Thanks.
The first speaker of closing government expended time 4 minutes 49 seconds. So now please welcome the first speaker of closing opposition.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am from closing opposition. Okay, what I will mention today, this house believes that single-sex education is better than mixed-sex education. Ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely disagree with this motion because why? Like opening government taught this know that in education it will be it's like limit that social bad interaction between men and with boy. It's all depend on that. And they have it's like they have brain to think if this good or this bad. And crossing government, you thought this not it's about religion. No, our notion today about single sex school is better than mixed sex school. We don't talk about religion. What is talking about Yahudi, Christianity? No. Today, Nurul Arifin, a Polynesian woman from Golkar, stated that single-sex school is not effective way. It's not effective way if the purpose is to minimize teenager bad moral, because it's all depend on us. And ladies and gentlemen, single-sex school is only limited the interaction between boy and girl. Because why? I was a student of boarding school for 5 years, and I know how the bad effect. And it's all when you are a student of single-sex school and you have no interaction, and it will make you difficult to interact with another. For example, and for 1 year later, and for 1 year, want to ask something? Okay, friends, what do you think about this? No, this is different. This is bad effect on us. So in the fact we see, I was experienced by myself. Mixed school is better than single-sex school. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And just now you say that. Yeah.
Okay, this is not talk about individual. In the United States, they cited the research they already found because they have done the program and they have the benefit, lots of benefit. It's not talk about individual person.
Thank you. You can browse on the internet and a lot of negative sides of single-sex school. One of them is bully, and I like that. I thought this no, thank you. And the next is, it's like what you say. It's also I explain myself. That's in United States, and we talk about in Indonesia now. And ladies and gentlemen, it's all depend. I mean, our individual. If we are uncomfortable, if the first we learn at the single-sex school and move to mixed-sex school, then it's like the distance. So it's better to mix a sex school in the school. Yeah.
I feel interesting that you said you're from boarding school, so I will ask you what the bad effect did you get in your boarding school, and I will ask you what do you think or what give your opinion.
Just now you asked me bad effect, and at the first grade of junior high school, I explained by myself. My friends, maybe I shouldn't tell his name or name. Yeah, at the first years of junior high school, she gets, if you will later have a children and you send them to boarding school, you will see if your children is like, unsocialized with friends, and you will get bullied by friends. And I saw by my eyes, and wait, I didn't experience. Okay, yesterday I keep in my mind that you said about this, this KI. But I just graduated in 2012, and I didn't hear about that. Already you can search, on the Truly website. Thank you. And
But she keeps talking about herself and her friends. And then you have to give an evidence because mixed school gives a lot of different topics and evidence in the sex school. Then you have to prove your evidence. Like certificate together.
Opening government, the second speaker, he asked me about what the bad effect on boarding school. And like I said, it's not very much bad effect. When you single-sex school, when the students, they know something. It's only wait, that's question. And when the mix, this we can give the solution in the mixed school. If a student, for example, boy, they know the answer. He should get more information, so he can ask her friend, the girl one. Okay.
She gives you the question. You just can answer or not. That's you can choose the one.
Thank you. Time is up. And the fact is, single-sex school is much negative side. Negative impact for the student than mixed school. So, ladies and gentlemen, about our motion today, that house believe single-sex school is better than mixed school. I totally absolutely disagree because mixed school give much positive effect to the student. Thank you very much.
The first speaker of closing opposition spent the time 6 minutes 30 seconds. So now please welcome the second speaker of closing government.
Okay, good morning. Afternoon or mornings. Okay, for the first this motion today, single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school. And I'm here many ideas. Believe or not believe. Okay, I will conclusion all. But at first, the first speaker said one gender of student mixed sex school is double, fact graduate have the higher. And then you don't interrupt that, right? It means you agree, okay? That's the good. She's great, okay? And then got a lot of benefit, such as more useful that can improve, because the girl just focus on the knowledge, find the knowledge, and you interrupt that many lesbians. And I find the fact the lesbian or the gay, it's not just from the more useful improvement. Yeah, I talk about more improvement. So why? I think I also agree, because when you just focus to your study, not thinking about you must to make the boys like you, and the boys feel something, feel the truth, feel something that the girls think too. And ladies and gentlemen, it makes our focus broke, okay? And that's the why I say. So how about the conclusion about your disagree and your agreement? What is that? Your parents can do that. Okay? Your parents can do that. Single sex is better way, but your parents must take a big part for it. Okay? That's the conclusion for me. Okay? And then the opening opposition say many lesbian and shy with the boys did this class from the men. That's not from the single sex bill to make our focus about dirty room. It can improvement in your home. Even you are the boss, even you are just at home just didn't do make your tidy up your room. But when the single sex building and you invite to that school, you just can improve everything for it. That's very little bit problem. And the benefit from opening government said is very good. Okay.
Okay. You said that my parents don't give me to the single sex school. You said that.
What?
My parents don't maybe you mean I'm not graduated from single sex school.
Okay. I get it. I didn't say about the subjective. Okay. I didn't say about you, but all of the people. All of the parents.
Okay.
No, I don't. Yeah. I just say all of parents can take a part too. We can say the school, not boarding school, that the parents can take a big part. The single sex school the parents can take a big part, ladies and gentlemen. So the problem is you can make your room you will make the room dirty for the boy is not the problem. It's not a crisis. Our children crisis, you see. And then don't have a motivation. They can make a good interaction when they miss school. Don't you hear from the opening government? She said, don't have a motivation. They can make a good interaction. And you say, even the single sex, can the men just meet the men, and the female can meet the female. But in home, the female can meet the man. That's the interaction. You and you is not good a combination. Okay? That's a big problem. It makes me so confused. What the conclusion for that? You said no good interaction, and you said you just no interaction with female and male in the school, but in other place you can. Yeah, it's not a good interaction from you. So the conclusion from me, I'm so agree. When the single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school is believed from this house. Okay, that's all for me.
The second speaker of closing government spent the time 6 minutes 50 seconds. So the last one. Please welcome the second speaker of closing opposition.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The closing government said that the single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school, and they just said that it's not Jews it's not Jews or American, but today we're not talking about religion. It's not about Islam. It's not about Christianity, Buddhist, or anything. That's the problems. And if the single-sex school is better than single-sex school is applied in our country, for example, if the policy is applied, then it will appear some policies in other sector. For example, if the female students will teach by female educators or female teachers, and then if the male student will teach by male teachers, then it will appear some policies in that sector, in the teachers or the educators, and then Sir Michael Wilson, the head of state, the school inspections organization, said that boys and girls do better in mixed school setting as long as it's a well-run schools. And speaking to the Sunday Times newspaper, said that I was head of an all-boys schools. We did all right, but I much prefer being head of a mixed schools. It means that the head of the school inspection itself preferred the mixed school than the single school. And then the Federal Department of Education was revised in 2005, stated that basically there is not enough evidence to prove that single sex is much better than mixed sex. And another nation study from UCLA, Graduate School from Education and Information Study, claimed that to show that girls from sex schools have an age older than could peers. No, thanks. And I can conclude that this host believe that single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school. I totally disagree about this proposal today. Thank you.
The second speaker of closing opposition spent the time 2 minutes 51 seconds. So thank you for the second team. Now you can back to the chair and let the educator to discuss and evaluate the debater performance.
The last 4 group, and the result of this we will announce after the group. Okay, and don't forget, all of you please come back 1:30 to watch the grand final to announce the position of the 4th place and the 1st place group. Are you here, all the leaders, the second section? Okay. After the the discussion and sharing with the educator, we find that the result of the last section, yeah, the semi-final sections. The fourth place goes to the fourth position goes to Star Food. Where are you, Star Food? Where are you? Yeah. Why you go to the fourth position? Because you report some case from the opening governments, but you cannot prove again. And you know, in the debate, we stylist is to the method, yeah, is included to the method, and that's why you got the fourth position. Okay, give applause to the fourth position, name of the group, Star Food. And the third position goes to durians. Durians, you need more collaboration with your friend, the first and the second speaker. And the second position goes to corn. And the first goes to, yeah, lemon, yeah. Now we will go to the final round or grand final round. Get back to